Alright. Hi guys, today I am filming the color grid for the new Steve Mitchell Daniel Smith watercolor set. This set comes with 12 Daniel Smith pigments and 12 empty half pans for you to add your own colors. And later I will film how I refill empty half pans. Okay, let's get going. I've laid out a grid on a Hahnemuhle Quattro watercolor block. They're now called the Britannia. This is a really nice surface of paper. It's what I'd call a soft press, so right in between hot and cold. It holds detail really well and your pigment as well. I've laid out 13 tiles down and across. This left row and this top row will be the pure color from the Daniel Smith set, as well as the grid on the diagonal where each color will meet itself, and then we'll see the various mixes you can get from this particular set. You're going to want to leave this first tile white when you start to line up anything if you decide to do this exercise, which I would recommend as it's very, very relaxing. Okay. This first color is the Hansa Yellow Medium. I'm using a silver black velvet round number 4. The tiles I've penciled in using my clear ruler. They're approximately 3/4 of an inch, and they are done on a 12 by 12 block. This tile will also be clean color. It's where the two Hansa yellows will meet. This is Pyrrol Scarlet, nice clean red. Might hear my dog in the background, she's kind of goofing off. That's Noodles. This is Quinacridone Rose. Probably Paige's favorite color. I'll show you how much paint I'm trying to put on my brush. I'm really lightly just tapping the pan. I'll show you my ratios once I start mixing colors as well. Try to get about half and half, but I'll show you my technique for that. This next color is Rose of Ultramarine, which is one of my newer favorite colors. It's really pretty wonderful. It goes down kind of this nice purple, and then lots of blues start to come up. This is a crowd favorite, Moon Glow. This is a neat one too. This goes down more of a neutral purple, and greens start to come up once it starts drying, or the more you layer it. Daniel Smith has a few of those neat colors. There's another one you can get called Cascade Green, which is not in this set. Goes down green and blues come up. Very neat. That will probably be one of the colors I add to my empty row. This is Ultramarine Blue. So you see you have some really nice mixers with the Hansa Yellow, the Scarlet, and this nice clean Ultramarine. My favorite blue. This is Phthalo Blue Green shade. I've just recently started to appreciate the phthalo colors. They're very bossy, but they can really add that needed intensity you might want in a watercolor piece. Did it again, but I'm not too worried about that. That will be my mix with Ultramarine. I see I was leaving out my clean color for those. I'll just go back right now. There's that Moon Glow. No one's here to catch me when I do that. It's okay, I'm a professional. Hi, Noodles. Let's see, there we go. Now this was that phthalo, and this would be mixed with the ultramarine, so I'm just gonna knock that one out really quick, since I still have some of those wet pigments on my palette. It's about a 50-50 mix. All right, I think we're gonna be back on track here. Okay. This is Phthalo Green Blue shade. This is a lovely kind of earthy, this is Green Apatite Genuine. Has some golden brown flecks in it, gorgeous. This one I don't think I already have in a tube. I have a lot of tube Daniel Smith, that's what I intend to fill the empty row with, so I just have a Daniel Smith palette set up. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Okay. Right. This is Quinacridone Gold, a popular one. I'm not worried too much about going over my lines here. At the end of my grid, I will erase all those. I don't even mind if they bleed through, it still looks lovely if they go into their neighboring color. So I'm sure we'll get a little bit of that as we go. I think I've probably made at least 9 of these different charts for different brands in my work at Wet Paint. It's very relaxing though. It's no problem at all. I'm happy to do it for you. Alright, this is transparent red iron oxide. Gorgeous, look at that. So this is a pretty punchy palette. We should get some really nice mixes. And then this is their brown that they chose, their neutral, which is raw umber. Do that guy real quick. Add a little more. All right. So those are our pure color plus our Phthalo and Ultramarine mixed together. Just cleaning off my palette here a second. And we'll start some mixes. So for this first row, for our yellow mixes that we're gonna make with this Hansa yellow, I have 11 colors to mix that with. So what I try to do, hang on, there's masking fluid on my finger. Okay, all right, we're good. So what I try to do is I'll take some of my Hansa yellow and I'll make 11 quick swatches across my palette, or as many as I can fit in the tray, so I don't have to worry about getting my half and half mixtures right away. So I'll start with those guys. This is just the Hansa yellow. And those will stay pretty wet enough until I add my mixes. And I'll try to do the same amount of color off the pan for each tile. So next I'm going to be mixing that with the Pyrrol Scarlet, and that will go in these 2 tiles. So I loaded up my brush. It's a nice orange. See what we got. Yeah, that's very pretty. All right. Okay. Now I'll do the Quinn Rose. That's gonna go in these 2 spots here. I think the most impressive rows of doing these mixing charts are usually the yellows and the greens. It's nice. And actually the neutrals are pretty fun. It's nice to see how many weird grays you can get. This is the Rose of Ultramarine. I want to hold this up for just a second here. I wonder if you can see the blue and the purple coming through in the pure color of the Rose of Ultramarine. It's kind of one of those fun ones. Okay. All right, moving on. This will be Moon Glow. This should be interesting. Probably a nice neutral. Oh yeah, that's neat. Yeah, this is the ultramarine. This should be a nice, pretty, clean green. Like I said, the phthalos are bossy, so this should be pretty intense too. Let's see what happens. Yep, nice and punchy. Alright, here's the phthalo green and the yellow. Got a little watery there, but lovely. Okay. And then the green apatite and the yellow. Ooh, this is neat. Okay. Okay, I need to do 3 more little swatches of the Hansa here for my last 3 colors. We'll just go across. Right, this is the Quinn Gold. Not bad at all. The transparent red iron oxide. And then the raw umber. This might be a nice kind of earthy olivey color. See, neutrals can be very pretty. All right, browns can be very pretty, I should say. All right, that's the first few rows. I'm gonna wipe this off. I have my little mister bottle here. gonna give it a little squirt and blot it with a paper towel. If you do this, your paper towel will look gorgeous at the end as well. All right. Maybe I'll do another row and then I will record the rest more quickly. Time lapse. We're learning here. We're learning the equipment. So for your next row, you'd need 3, 6, 9, 8, 9, 10 swatches, 10 swatches of color across and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Add some more if you want. Right, Quinn Rose coming up. Third color in. Okay, this is already pretty. Yeah. Okay, this is the Rose of Ultramarine and the Pyrrol Scarlet. The Moon Glow. That Moon Glow row is going to be very fun. I have an idea there. Look at that. Already. All right. Ultramarine. Go back, add a little color. This is one of the many useful studio tools you can make yourself. This is the Phthalo blue. Phthalo green here. That green is so bossy. Kind of mix it in on the side and go in. Alright. Okay, this is the green Appetite Genuine. Quinn Gold. Ooh, lovely. Okay. Transparent red iron oxide. Look at that, that's the raw umber. It's nice. Okay. Clean this off. And do those Quins, those will be fun mixes as well. I'm gonna pause here. I can hear the people in my house waking up. So I'm gonna say hello and I will time lapse the rest of this color chart. And we'll go from there. All right, we are almost done with the grid here. There have been some lovely discoveries, especially the phthalo blue and the green apatite, some favorites. You'll find your own here. All right. Quinn Gold. This is the Quinn Gold and the raw umber. All right. And then our last two tiles will be the transparent red iron oxide and raw umber. Right. All right, folks, that's the new Steve Mitchell, Daniel Smith set and color chart. We'll send this to Wet Paint so they can put this up online too, and you can see what your favorite colors are and your favorite mixes are. I'm going to clean this up with just a soft white vinyl eraser and get rid of my lines here and label everything and watch paint dry for a minute here. It's gorgeous. I hope you make this. It's a very relaxing and excuse me, also very useful. Enjoy this set. It looks very useful. Look, I don't know what you can't do with it. All right, I'm sure you'll discover some fun things. All right, thanks for watching.